Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Last time we took a trip back 5 years earlier, before the events of the first game. Where basically how Mia and Phoenix actually met. And wow, was that a memory to remember? But yeah, this isn't going to be the last time we hear from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. More on that when we get to the real bread and butter of this story. But anyways, let's continue on. Let's go back to present time with our next case in this game, the stolen Turnabout. Here we go. The time is 1 a.m. Detective, we made it. Phew, what a relief. Glad Vajula's still safe. Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check? That's some fast typing. Ah! We've been had! Out front! Guards! Turn on the searchlights! Ha 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 ha! Better luck next time, gentlemen! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Yep. For the first time, it's not a murder. It's theft. Alright. Oh, wow. So, the only thing I forgot to mention is bottle water at the ready. As I said, these are visual novel games, and yeah, which means tons and tons and tons of reading. Alright, so we are now in the Wright & Co. law offices. So here we go. Oh my goodness, the volume is loud. Oh, I'm on my part. Hey Nick, get a load of this. I was about to go Eggman there. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean up the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking about now? Today will be the last day you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Kurain Village. Isn't that... That's right. It's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Kurain exhibit that doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoters sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. Yeah, this is a recap. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin, and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help you in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her powers with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right. To Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Alright, we get our first piece of evidence. Yes, that is evidence. The treasure exhibit poster. Alright, so now we are headed towards the Lordly Taylor main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor, the city's finest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Seriously? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright, I guess we should go say hello. Go and say hello. Alright. So let's head towards the basement warehouse. Alright, here we go. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Eek! A monster! You were right. Huh? A monster? Good evening. It's good to see you again. You! I know you. Nice to see you again too, a little miss. Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So, this is the warehouse. The real valuable exhibit items are still sort of waiting here. Alright, so let's talk to Adrian Andrews. We haven't seen her since the second game. So, well, basically the final chapter in the second game. Alright. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you spazzing out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It it was something that happened 7 months ago. Yeah, this case takes place 7 months after the end of the second game. So you remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case. Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, it's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Phew, that's a relief. Alright, so Lordly Taylor, which is the name of the department store. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibit like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. Keep in mind, this Trials and Tribulations, this whole game in general, will be the last time we see, and hear from, Maya and Pearl. Not until we get to, Spirit of Justice. So yeah, so yeah, so if you really like these characters, enjoy them while it lasts, because this is their last game that we see them both. So, this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. Security guards are all very highly trained as well. Though I don't know why she's staring into space while turning pages on a book. That sounds good. So, what is it with that face she's making? Yeah, I wonder about that too. Alright, so let's present that that poster here. I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Kurain village was the hometown of your assistant Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it too. But that's not exactly thanking me per se, is it? Oh, I thought it was inner monologue. I didn't realize the words were written in white. So, oopsie on my part. Maybe, but who? I want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright. I guess I can't argue with that one. Alright, if there's any more something to talk about? Nope, that's basically it. Let's do a little examination here. Switch! Alright, let's examine all of these things here. It looks like a big part of a signboard. All I can read... all I can read on it is the burr. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger on that, that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I kinda doubt it. Aha! I got it! Maybe it said spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. So, there's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, oh, sorry about that. Well, maybe it was a typo. Maybe it might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti's the only thing more tangled than anything you're reasoning. Alright. Let's, what other spots we can examine? Ah, here we go. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is without a pound of cure, they say. Right, anything else that needs to be examined? Okay. Next. Oops. There we go. Alright. And here we see the statue. Mystic Maya. Take a look next to the door. That's a Mystic Ami, right? Yes. That's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique, Ami Faye. The statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. We got another piece of evidence, Ami Faye's golden statue. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me. How should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Kurain, sorry. Bear with me on this. Shito. Shito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. How old is she now? I mean, so 7 months have passed since the second game, so she should be 19 and Pearl should be 9. And if I remember correctly, she was 8 in the second game, so probably her birthday had passed during those 7 months probably. Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. And I apologize if you hear loud car noises. There's always gonna be neighbors around the neighborhood, like with cars that like to, before they even switch to neutral, that they always like to punch the gas, to press and hold on the gas pedal for too long, and it makes loud noises. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. And this gives me a little time to drink a little bit of water. As I said, bottled water at the ready. Alright, so we're back at the law offices of Phoenix, right? Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on the clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced... that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief Mask the Mask. Truth be told, when I first played this game, I always refer to him as Mask, the Masque. But then I realized there's no hyphen, on the E, so it's Mask the Mask. Or in Japan, Common Mask. Yeah. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, sorry. According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Kurain sacred urn was stolen. What? So sacred urn was stolen? Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Kurain village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of the Kurain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well, there are some things best left unsolved. Wait, what did you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Thus we get another piece of evidence here. Alright, last year's incident. I'm not gonna worry about the middle choice. Is basically, as I said, if you're ever lost during the game, you just head back to the law offices, speak with whomever is with you, or sometimes the options are there even if no one is with you. So that way you'll know exactly what to do or where to go. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything. 1 year ago, the murder in Kurain Village. A man was killed during one of Amaya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. That is until Pearls accidentally broke it into 1,000,000 pieces. I wouldn't say 1,000,000 pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling neither. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Alright, so let's go towards to the main exhibition hall. Right. Let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you! I'm the one who should be saying, not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any... Oh, alright, we got it. We don't want you two to kiss and make up. Oh, alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, a little missy. Oh, actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. Alright, so, and, like Pearl and, oh, no, never mind. So, let's speak with, Dick Gumshoe here and say, what in the world happened? Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about, what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's just Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called a sacred urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask. The Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault. That thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Yeah, ace detective. Those that have seen the comic dub for Persona 4 will know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's learn more about Mask the Mask. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask the Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends the calling card before he steals something. calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So yeah, what is this calling card? So, yeah, that's what I just said. Here it is, but don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's the mark on the front? Oh, excuse me. That's a mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding the detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Alright, so we get another piece of evidence. Mask the Masque's calling card. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks? I guess? Alright, so about this ace detective. So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, the Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace, a detective, managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Alright, so we're done with talking with Gumshoe, so let's head towards, not towards the evidence, but to the warehouse. Huh. Oh, wow. What a mess he made. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me chills. It's probably because it's air-conditioned, to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. Well, what do you see? Savati! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Dude, that's very insulting. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. My name is Atme, Luke Atme. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's right. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. That's the name of the game. I'm Maya Fey, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Nice comeback, Pearly. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Alright, yes, this is Luke Atme, Ace Detective. Yeah, it's gonna be a theme for this case. So yeah, this is the detective working on the mask cases. So let's talk about how he got the name Ace Detective. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Mask the Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective Luke Atme. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. I think I might have mispronounced that. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his... I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles, or lack thereof. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People of Town segment. They said that the museum... They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I received for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Yeah, the detective is full of himself. Alright, so let's ask him about Mask the Mask. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask the Mask, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I've devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here, in Lordly Taylor. Naturally. Wherever a Mask the Mask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out against you. Again, I might have mispronounced the words, so I apologize. And made a beautiful getaway. By this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. Wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Yeah, about that. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course. After all, I always say there should be no secrets behind aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Sorry. His nose does remind me of Pinocchio. I first received a request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask the Mask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so, a detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Corn sealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappeared? Disappear, sorry. How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. That's what I said. So you're saying that even though on one, sorry, let me reread it. So you're saying that even though on one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. Anyways, let's examine the area here. Let's go with this box. Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Anime, have an eye which is educated enough to read other signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he's pretty much said don't touch anything amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Adme. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask the Mask. What do I know? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Alright, so let's talk. Oh, can't. But maybe we can present something. Let's try this. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Adme. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Luke Adme and Mask the Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No, thanks. Okay, what about the statue here? Can I be more helpful? Blah, 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 blah. Nah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just not reading this part, so... let's... Why not? The calling card. Mask the Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch-rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer and an ace spirit medium and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. ever. Oh, music stopped. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure what exactly. That's right. We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. To my office of Earthly Delights, the anime detective agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute! He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? Alright. Now we can finally examine all of these. This area here. Let's first off examine the box here. That pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Mask the Mask had taken the box too. Alright, the sword is next here. So yeah, new music. Hope y'all enjoying it, so. Alright, so where was I? Alright. Let's see, the sword there. Wow, this is awesome. Well, what did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shichishito? It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword, wasn't Mystic Maya holding it last night? Ah! And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night, like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe the detective admin smashed Mask the Mask with it. Like this. Ouch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair! And so we get the Shichishito sword as part of the evidence. And spoiler warning, this isn't the last time we're gonna be seeing this ceremonial sword. Alright, so let's get towards here and... Ooh! Look! Oh. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. But this paint has already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you, it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was split. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what could it be? Alright, let's take a look at the statue here. The statue of a Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's writing code. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Ami? Was this where it was last night? I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Alright, so the evidence of the statue has been updated. Let's see. The door. Ooh. Here. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay, anything else? It says Organi. No, it doesn't. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Alright, anything else? We already checked here, so... Oh, the camera. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out. A security camera? Yeah, a ghost stand in front of that door, and it'll snap your pic too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should really make a scary face. Like this. Alright, so I guess we're done here. So we can move back towards the main hall. And let's see if we can present some stuff to Gumshoe here. What about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night and my brain's not really working right. Somehow I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Hey, keep it down. He might have really good hearing for all you know and might get mad if he heard. I can hear everything you're saying, pal. Alright, let's present this. Oops. Oop. There we go. Same dialogue, same dialogue. Next. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us for looking for help, though. That's not what happened this time, you mean? You got that right, pal. Listen up, if you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away. Got me? Yeah, sure. Alright, what about the, To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Mask the Mask were once I even were once even I had heard of. They were always world famous treasures. The Terror of Emanon, I think that's how it's said, or the Crown of Bongora. The Sacred Urn of Kurain is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Kurain Village knows about it. Sounds like we got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Alright, so what about this thing here? Oh, it's the same thing as the urn. Alright, so there's nothing we can do now but move on. Let me see. Let me go back here. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Wait a minute. What's this? I think I missed something. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultures assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Why do I feel we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? I gotta make sure that I have got everything I need. Wait. Wasn't this part of the evidence? Let me see. Let's go for this part here. Yeah, it's the same thing here. Alright. I guess that is everything. So let's go back and examine the let's go to the Ace Detective Agency. Alright, here we go. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? It looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take a framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Alright, so he's not home. Let's see. Let's go back to the office. Okay, maybe not. Could have sworn something is missing. I'm guessing something is missing. I just don't remember what it was. Let's see. I'm trying to think if something was missing. We got the sword, we got the box. Check the painting here. I mean the spilled paint. The door here. Okay, so what else seems to be missing? Well, I mean, I guess we can examine the area of oops. There we go. All right. Well, I guess we can examine here the picture here. What a creepy painting! It's like he's right, looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I think I prefer something a bit more dignified. Hey Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used to use them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on. What do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. Alright, the fireplace. Whoa, it's a huge hearth. That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things. Oh, it's the same dialogue from a previous thing. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective. Unabridged edition by Luke Adme, Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Ah, would you look at that? There's a little Luke Adme doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says Adme Virus. This guy is just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know about this. Water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. I think that's it. I think that's all I can do for now. Alright, so let's head back to the main exhibition hall and speak with nope, never mind. Could have sworn something was missing. I'm trying to remember here. Let me see. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, I burped. I could have sworn something was missing here. Yeah, let me head back towards the, Oh, wait a minute. Maybe if I'm right, this... Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's the data on this thing. We might even find a picture of Mask the Mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you had to learn to crawl before you can walk. Right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Alright, we get the camera data. So basically, I think that's it. So we can now head towards the main exhibition hall. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hello? Phoenix right here. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying you captured Mask the Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. but I still got him. Mask the Mask surrendered? That's great. So, when can we come and pick up the urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? Detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask the Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal. So get over here soon. Oh, wow. Alright, so the detention center, huh? So let's head towards the detention center then. Gotta go via the right and co. Then we can go into the detention center. Alright. Wow, this is long. So yeah, as I said, the cases get much, the investigations and the trial scenes will go longer and longer. Not like in the first game, because, wow. Alright, hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yup, after all, we got Mask the Mask right, but, so, where's this sacred urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I'll have to get the secret urn back. Please, don't just ignore me! Who are you? I'm a Mask the Mask. Okay? Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm around the light, the famous Mask the Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Yeah, so this is Ron Delight. Mask the Mask. Alright, here we go. Let's ask him about that persona. So, you're Mask the Mask guy? Yes, you bet! No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. Yeah, if you notice in the text, the letters will go from white to gray, meaning the gray part meaning he's talking very in a low tone, you know, just like that. Though I don't know if my microphones is gonna pick it up, but let me gently move the mic towards my mouth. Not like at my mouth, but just like in a way where I should be able to kind of recreate the silent dialogue. So, what's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really meant, what I really mean to say is that it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask the Mask. It's actually Mask the Mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling. We know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. And a major crybaby at that too. So why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That old broken urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Yeah, before we head towards the sacred urn, let's ask about Desi. So, who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that! I guess she must be his wife. He just said that! I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you can go visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pepe. 3rd floor. Let's go have a look, Nick. A Master Mask's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Alright, so let's ask him about the urn. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. Mr. Damaske, do you really think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn. Right away, actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already, just tell it to us straight. Please, don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? Lost it? Got some explaining to do. What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on a train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot our secret urn on a train? Wait a minute. You went on a train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically. That's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story's more surreal than the Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is Mask the Mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Oh, wow. Alright, so let's go to the hideout that the light is talking about. Welcome to Mask the Mask's hideout. Wow, check out this place. No doubt about it, this is... Sorry, repeat. No doubt about it, this is Mask the Mask's hideout, alright? Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desiree, the light? That's right, I'm Desiree. Ah, oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us that you all wanted us to stop by. I'm Maya Fate, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nicky Boy? Okay, Phoenix is 26, and Ronnie here is 23. Yeah, he's older than you. Anyways, let's talk to Desi here. First off, her husband. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a very, very long, case here. Alright, so let's continue on. About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know that they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They say you only earn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting that he was going to surrender to the police. I don't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn, he kept saying. As if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know... It is possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity. So let's ask something about her. Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your a life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger, but I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. Not in the way you think. More on that later. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. Oh, wow. So, where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Alright, so let's see what she knows about the night of the crime. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Ah, last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best for flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes, anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. Can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. You don't say. Alright, so let's present Master Mask's calling card. Let's see what she has to say about it. What do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? About that, Maya. Oops, sorry about that. By the way, she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Alright, let's go Master Mask. Mr. Light, you must know, right? About your husband and Master Mask. Master Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep, what? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute, did you just say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Master Mask. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, what is she talking about? Tell me more. Delusions. So, when did Ron first become Master Mask? What are you talking about? He's not a Master Mask? Huh? But wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously a Master Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to the heroic. Oh man, why is this so difficult for me to say heroic figures? There we go. Heroic figures? But Master Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't a Master Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you didn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Mr. Light. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. Alright, so we get the wife's letter. So I think that should be it for now. So let's head back to the detention center and give that letter. Let's see. Detention center. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Alright, so we give the letter. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching on to that letter so hard, the ink is just going to be squeezed out. He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial begins tomorrow. Hang on a sec. He can't be your lawyer? Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this, the masked guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, exactly not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Yeah, now he has talking like him. Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Let's take his case. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him? Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. You know it always is. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. But Pearls? I can't believe you tried to defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever! And she leaves. But Pearlie! This is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd reacted like that. Guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She says she's going back to the office. I'll go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's head back to the Wright & Co. Or I like to call it the law offices of Phoenix Wright. Oh, and by the way, get used to this name. Well, the actual name of the law office, because this is going to be the last time you're going to be in this whole game that you'll be seeing the name Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey Pearls, you're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Don't worry, I'm not gonna read all that. You already know what happened. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. Alright. Let's talk about Pearl. I first met Pearl a year ago. Up time for backstory. It was when that a murder happened at Kurain village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Hey Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and I. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Kurain village custom. Sort of. Yeah, what is this custom she's talking about? There are hardly any men in Kurain village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family? Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Kurain village kinda revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh. Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father? He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. And in case you're wondering, no, you don't ever meet Pearl's father. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh yeah. Backstory again. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya. My mother's gone too. Keyword here. Gone. Not dead. Alright, Maya's mother. So, your mother's still missing. Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fay, the current master of the Kurain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then, according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the Kurain technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? Or we're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls? I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. It's okay. I'm the one who should be apologizing. Well, I'm going out for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too by finding some evidence. Hey, wait a... she runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Alright, so we're done here. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a very, very long investigation. Like I said, this is gonna be these investigations and trials are gonna be longer than the first game, and this whole long scenes for investigations and trials were like that in the second game, and it's gonna be like this for this one. So, oh boy indeed. Alright, so let's head towards the exhibition hall. Alright, we are here. Maya! Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! Please, calm down. Oh, what's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's talk to Miss Andrews about the card. So when did you get the calling card from Master Mask? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that a detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Admin to help with security? Yes, in fact it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Master Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse. Yes, Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night. Even left with a nice souvenir. So about the security. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this platchery little collection a treasure exhibit. Anyway, why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Adme, but 5 days ago I began receiving all sorts of exhibit items from Kurain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Master Mask in a disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she's probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Oh, wow. Alright, so we're done here, so let's head towards Adme's detective agency. Let me drink some water here. There we go. Oh yeah, keep in mind, whenever you've finish a case and you want to go back to it again, it makes it easier to skip through the whole dialogue if you wanted to. But that's only if you complete if you have completed the chapter already. So, hello. Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. Or actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Precisely as I expected. What is? Savati, the truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Huh, so my estimation was correct. Savati. I'm not sure if I said it correctly. I apologize if I didn't. How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Alright, start talking. Ooh, excuse me. The night of the crime. You mentioned before that you were on guard all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after a Master Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit. I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn? That's the $1,000,000 question. What is the Mask's modus operandi? Let's see, the sacred urn. Mr. Admin, did you know about this sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Sacred urn? That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. Now, let's talk about Damascus MO. That's motive if you don't know what that means. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just one. Never mind. What the? It's a Cyclock. Cyclock? Oh yeah, this is the first time Maya knows about this. At least I think. Hey Nick, what is this Cyclock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized of a family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Kurain channeling school someday. So how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Alright, let's present the Magatama. Since we have the evidence we need at the moment, so we have much evidence that we have, so let's present the Magatama. Mask the Mask's MO. Here we go. Detective Admin, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this admin guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him proof. Detective Admin, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. And that is the camera data. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Oh, really? Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Admin, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've just got the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Master Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Well, simple. The ceremonial sword Shichishito. Detective Admin, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think I, Luke Adamy, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. Uh, there's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, Detective, what about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Got him. And thankfully we didn't lose no health. Alright, so spill it. What was the motive? I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door, perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch enemy struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch! He should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? And so, the Shichishito is updated. Well, it looks like we've got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Anime is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Master Mask? Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for such a contingency. Oh. Last night the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him! Master Mask! And thus we get another piece of evidence, the security camera photo, given to us by Luke Atme. Oh boy. The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Master Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? What was his reason? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of this earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Luke Atme. Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case. Alright. So let's head straight towards, back to the apartment. Oh boy. Let's examine that green envelope that was here. Or maybe I should have done that first. Hey Nick, I remember what, oh, okay. I should have remembered this, but keep in mind, there will be some stuff that's there that we can't examine it. Well, we can, but I should have put this. It won't be accessible yet. Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. Good grief, that's a lot of money. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. All right, so now we get the envelope. Oh, someone's here. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Oh, well, I won't take but a second. I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You are... Nick, it's you, and Maya, too. What a fluke. Larry, long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Something? If you mean when I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. It's been 25 years since I first met Larry. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So, you two are our old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go on ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Alright, so, guess who's back? Larry Butts. Alright, let's talk to him. Larry Butts. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. Just, what's with these clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Bennifer, I followed her all the way to Tibet 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Katie Tom, and my whole life changed. Bennifer, Katie Tom? I've never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Katie Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, they're so ah. Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So why is he here anyways? So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. So yeah, our next piece of evidence is Ron Delight's wallet. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. I knew it. The Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Ah, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So the wallet. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet. What is this card? It's a key card for the security company. Hey, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this card. Alright, so we get another piece of evidence. The security card. Alright, so let's present. First off, share the card. What's this all about? So, you're sure about this key card? Yep. That's the key card they use at the building I work in. According to the number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into the room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is awful. Limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have to have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Alright, so the key card is updated. And let's present the blackmail letter. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Phew, man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job at. Yeah, at KB Security. What? Sounds like I should really find out more about this KB Security company. Yeah, Larry, tell me more about this. KB Security, the company and the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work at. Yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So, what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to a Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Oh, we got a phone call. Oh, Nick, your phone. Hello? Is this residence? Ah, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, what are you doing? Where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zavadi when he's excited. Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there, or we're coming to get you. All right, I'm a little scared. All right, let's go, Maya. Wait a sec, Nick. What? That phone call just now. It sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your special friends. Say goodbye to Miss Delight from me, would you, Larry? Oh wow. All right, so let's head back to Admay's detective agency. Whew. Alright. Ah, Mr. Nick. Mystic Maya. Pearly. I never thought I'd see the two of you again. And she stopped crying, just like that. So is, Mr. Ace a detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Now that you mention it, let's examine this here bag. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on. Open it up. Excuse me one second. Sorry, excuse me one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Bathroom break. Alright. Hey, Nick, come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We just can't open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. It's true, and the truth be told, I have to admit that I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out. Whatever it is, it feels kinda hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Nick, he's here. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. I made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste lollygagging about here? To waste time? Never mind. What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Savati, shall we say, the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. I wonder what he's talking about. Tomorrow's trial. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer. It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Adme, will take the stand, and then Savati. My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you, I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defense, I see. However, it is not that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Truth be told, I used to call him Godot. So don't mind me on that. Godot? About this Godot. Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard of that name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pen a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Adme of the prosecutor's office. Oh boy. Well then, it's good. That's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. So about Damascus' identity. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness to try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is the mask. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. What would you know? Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Oh my goodness, did that take really, really long? Whew. Oh wow, did that take very long? Hold on, 1 second. Let me check how much time has passed. Wow, over 2 hours and 15 minutes. Well, I mean, minus the editing, so it should be 2 hours and 10 minutes. But anyways, I'm gonna call it a part right here. Next time, it is the first trial. The trial for Mr. Ron Delight. So until then, everyone, take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, and God bless.